let's go into this video that I want to make. Only a short one because I know this is really quite a important thing to go on about, and that is flushing the system, especially when you're, in general to be honest, but especially when you're quitting weed or any drugs that you have in your system still. And that is drinking water, lots of water. Man, I've got one of these things. I actually get like 6 of them in one because I don't have a filter for my tap, and it's so contaminated with like metals and stuff. Like you drink it and it like tastes funny, and then especially if you let it lie like for a little bit, you can really taste like some metallic ting, and you don't want that. So and the reason why you really want to be flushing your system is because we're gonna have, I don't want to be generic and say like, we need to drink 2 liters of water per day types thing. What I really want to talk about is things like coffee, caffeine, and sugary things. Like if we have too much of that, it can really screw with our system. Too much caffeine, we might be topping up on that, trying to get as much work done as possible. Right now I'm on a crazy work grind. I actually had a bit of a bad day today in terms of my trading. So that coffee can sometimes like amplify that anxiety, and having too much of that, we need to counteract that with more water. So that's really important. Just have that water flushing through the system as much as possible. Just make sure that we're pissing out all these contaminants and toxins. And then also for the sugary drinks as well, just we want to be having more water and try and getting rid of any sugary drinks that we might have. It's not something that we can stay away from completely, because maybe sometime you might want a sugary drink, but the whole point is that you want to counteract the sugariness, the caffeine, anything with more water, so that we're flushing our system and that we're just this healthiest, refreshed version of ourselves as we're counteracting the difficulty of this sort of this induced like state that we've been in, that we're trying to like get out of. Not that we're trying to get out of, but we're trying to move forward from, and we're trying to be just the best self that we were, that we are, that we're continuing to be. So yeah, just connecting that past, present, and future, and making sure that we're really not having any friction whilst we're changing our identity. We want to shift gears in the smoothest possible way, and flushing our system is really helpful in that regard. I hope it helps, because I know that that's something which is really important, and everyone I know from the self-improvement space has recommended just flushing our system with water. Yeah, let's go.